Hello! Today in class we're going to go over an example where we got to find a common denominator for fractions. And in this example I will consider this pair of fractions with different denominators for comparison and analysis. So what that means is that we will observe that you have the ability to refer not only to a single number. So in different situations we'll need a denominator of 1, but in another case we'll need a different denominator. Okay, let's have a closer look at the fractions that come next. In this case we have 3/4 and 5/6. These are the fractions we will be examining. I need to initially convert these two fractions to the least common denominator in order to proceed with the calculation. So, like for this I will write down the least common, find the least common multiple for the numbers 4 and 6. Let's reminisce on how to do it. Alright, when faced with these numbers, we should choose the one that is larger in value. This is 6, and we verify. Does 6 divide by 6? Well, obviously it's a no-brainer. Is it possible to divide 6 by 4? No, it is not possible to divide 6 by 4. So, the number 6 doesn't work for us. Moving on, I multiply 6 by 2 to get the result. I am receiving 12, and I am verifying. Does 12 divide by 6? Yes, it is a split. Does 12 divide evenly by 4? Yes, it is a split. Therefore, 12 will be the least common multiple. And in our particular case, this will be and is the denominator that is least common. Moving forward on to step 2. At this point, I require locating supplementary factors, which I will then record adjacent to the numerators of the fractions. What steps do I need to take to complete this? 12. I am dividing 12. I am currently dividing it by 4. I am receiving a total of 3, and I am jotting down this 3 here so I do not forget this specific number. 12. I also divide by 6, and I get 2. And don't forget to write down this 2 as an additional multiplier next to the second decimal number. Now, moving on to the third and final step, what do I need to do? I need to multiply 3 by 3. 3 times 3. Let's remember and multiply 3 by 4 and 3 by 4. As a result, we get 9 12. The same thing we will do with the second fraction. Multiply 2 by 5 and then 2 by 6. And I write 2. Let's write it down here. Two times 5 is 10 and 2 times 6 is 12, I reckon. Multiplying 2 by 5 will give you 10, and multiplying 2 by 6 will give you 12. As a consequence, we ended up with a total of 9 twelfths and a sum of 10 twelfths in our final outcome. That's exactly what we needed to do, meaning we managed to make the denominator the same. In this task, we have 9 twelfths and 10 twelfths as the denominators. We all solved the task successfully, but I promised to bring it to a different denominator. Although it can be done, I'm wondering what the difference would be in this case. So, I'll write down the fractions 3, 4, and 5, 12 again. Sixth, I need to get on the same page. However, in this particular situation, what am I supposed to do? Hey, check it out. Here I was searching for the least common multiple, but now I'll simply find the common multiple for the given numbers 4 and 6. It is possible to have any number that is divisible by both 4 and 6. It is not necessary for it to be the smallest possible number, just a common denominator. So what number is divisible by 4 and 6? Let's say 24, 48, or 36. Let's consider the number 36. Is 36 divisible by 4 without a remainder? Yeah, it's a split. Does 36 divide by 6? Yeah, it's a split. Divide 36 by 4, that is 9. 36 divided by 6 is 6. Second action not recorded. 36 divided by 4 is 3, resulting in 9. I got a 9. And if you divide 36 by 6, you'll get 6. So I jotted this number, thus I get the fractions. Let's see, we multiply 9 by 3 and 9 by 4. 9 times 3 is 27, and 9 times 4 is 36. As a result, it turns out to be 27/36, and I multiply 5 by 6. I multiply by 6 and get the fraction 30/36. I got again two fractions with the same denominator, which are 27/36 and 30/36. So ultimately I ended up once again with a common denominator, just like before. And that's the right decision. The only thing in math that is customary to bring to the smallest so that the numbers are as small as possible. Convenient to work with them. Next lesson, we'll cover another way to find a common denominator. This will be interesting. That's all for today. Goodbye until we meet again.